start, and then rumble start. All right.
Dog stream.
It's a dog stream.
All dog, no game.
Yeah.
Yeah. 90% dog. Pushing my laptop out of the way just so I'll pet him. He's one of those dogs. Very demanding.
Optimize for dog.
Dog, you must sell copies of this game for us.
Yes. Well.
Aww.
Oh, is that a yawn? Anyway, so this is a based dungeon crawler.
Yeah.
Or at least the devs are based. And where's my mouse? Okay. So it's fantasy, but it's not extremely gay. And that is a rave review from me. Ooh, I can look over here. Oh, I didn't know it was a main menu like that. Look at that guy. Look at.
I'm just gonna post that we're live.
Are there secrets? So my favorite part about this demo is the options menu, and I hope they didn't change it. Oh, they did change it.
Oh, of course they changed it. It was so, like, bare bones before.
Okay, so the option... Oh, that's cool how it transitions.
Oh, that is kind of... That's a simple thing to do, but it is kind of neat looking.
So they used to have...
There's your buddy.
They used to have a thing that says, cool fake toggle, and then you can toggle it on and off and it
Cool
doesn't do
fake
anything.
toggle.
And then it was like, wow, slider does nothing, and you just... like, it just did nothing. And then it was like a drop down that was like... It was just like something like sarcastic the dev just like wrote to himself, but...
Right.
Alright.
Now we actually know what the options are supposed to be.
Alright, so...
Right, David Meyer's letting us know that he can hear us and the game.
Can you see the dog?
Dog is important. He's the star of the stream.
Are you a good doggo?
He's just so
they can't...
happy he gets to cuddle. You can move the camera if you want more dog, but...
I guess, yeah. Yeah, there's more dog.
More dog. He's a total cuddler. It's all he ever wants to do. Is cuddle and cuddle some more. Hey, Quantum Weasel, saying fluffy dog. Yeah, he's really fluffy.
Yeah.
Just out of the groomers, and so his coat is like super fluffed up like a stuffed animal.
Oop. I clicked on this guy. Who are you? A middle-aged man clad in a simple robe mutters softly to himself, his eyes half-lidded black shadows. Actually, leave me alone. Shut up. Go away. No, I don't want to talk to you. Go away. No. Leave me alone. Out.
You don't like Rikamore?
Anyway, so this... The story is like just generally it's like an abandoned dwarven mine or city or something, and then your company of adventurers has been hired to do this job, and so this encampment is just like your whole company setting up here, and then you are the adventurer part of the company, and then all these other people have other jobs. I don't know what sort of Rick and Morty does because I skipped through it, but I assume salt-bound supplies is like rations and stuff.
Quantum Weasel says, I saw the stream on the TV and I ran to the computer to comment.
Aw.
Yeah. Got a comment about the cute fluffer dog.
Yeah.
It's always a better stream when Gergie's around.
So also, like, the music is by some kind of, like, dungeon synth dude, which is...
Yeah, it's pretty decent.
I've never heard of that being done before, but... I don't know.
What? Music dungeons?
In like, a actual... Because there's all this dungeon synth that's, like, in like, an ode to old dungeon crawlers, but I haven't heard of anyone making a classic old dungeon crawler, like, in the modern era, and then taking dungeon synth and putting it in.
Mm-hmm.
So it's very... It's very logical. I mean, you could also be doing, like, an ode to, like, tabletop games, too, but...
Sure, yeah.
Anyway, best NPC is Millie over here.
Big Booba.
as you can see. Yeah.
It's always better with Booba.
Alright, a comely lass stands over a great cauldron, now and again stirring whatever brew simmers within. The rich scent of hearty stew fills thy nostrils. So, when she marks thy gaze, she looks up and smiles. So, I think the lead dev is like German, and so, or Austrian. So he's, well, it's best. I mean, that's the same thing. But he doesn't like know English as a first language, so it just seems cool to him to have this like old-timey Shakespearean speak. So, it's like they're not completely sure like how much old-timey speak they're gonna do in the final game, but
Well met, newcomers. Captain Richard told me rough fellows of our brave company would be coming to lend aid. I've heard tell that matters are dire down below. Aye, I think thou shalt help find those soldiers who went in first.
yeah. A flicker, yeah. And then as though chiding herself, her cheer swiftly returns.
Let's see, we've not met before, have we? Millie's the name. I've served as cook and helper to the company. Never thought I'd stray so far from home, nor go delving underground neither. Well, that's kind of... still, I reckon home is wherever my people stand. If
Based.
thou art hungry or thirsty, simply yell for Millie.
Go well, Millie. Yeah. Saltbound recruiting. It's weird wording. Oh man, this music slaps.
Yeah, it's good to see like the simple stuff is still good.
Okay. So
who's gonna be your party?
I'm gonna go with this guy. He's like a blade master, and he's human. You don't normally see human blade masters.
Yeah, we got like 3 elves and
Yeah, elf, dwarf, and then these are just ugly humans. Tragically.
yeah, right.
I'm gonna try her because previously her abilities didn't really work, so I'm curious if they... Not that it didn't work, I just couldn't understand what they were supposed to be doing. What does this guy do again? Oh, he's got like...
Quantum Weasel says Gergie does not have a hard life. No, he doesn't.
Yeah, no,
His only job is to look cute and lay around all day.
Oh, he's a priest, huh? Gives one party member...
I just assumed he would be a wizard or something, because I'm thinking like Gandalf, I guess.
I just thought, yeah, well, I knew he was a dwarf, I just didn't realize he was a priest. I don't really understand how he's a priest, because crush bones with your hammer, rock blast. So that's an AoE. You need those, right? So do I take the dwarf priest or the hot elf? Vote now in chat. No, I think this guy's just better, because while a super optimized glass cannon build is neat, she has no abilities that don't cost Odom, which is the magic currency.
Yeah. So if she runs out, you just gotta like keep skipping.
But this guy has a hammer.
Fair enough.
So, and he has an AoE, and the AoE is not that expensive, as far as I remember. So I'll probably just be hammering and AoEing with him, so he's like simple enough. And the archer, I don't know, maybe I can... Not in demo. Here you'll be able to hire characters from a constant stream of potential recruits to compensate for casualties or work.
I do hope that they have a bunch more characters that they're gonna keep on adding in.
Yeah, he said it was just the portraits that the artist had done is what they put into the demo.
Right, that makes sense.
And I hope that there will be some hot humans.
Yeah, more hot humans.
Yeah.
I want some tanks.
So...
Big nightmen.
Yeah, I guess this doesn't work. I think if you die, you would be spending piety to resurrect them. I don't know how you get piety, but it seems like, as far as in the demo, if someone dies, they're just dead forever. But then again, you can't save your progress either in the demo, so... as far as I could figure out. Anyway. A grim, authoritative dwarf watches the party from afar. His right gauntlet bears an unnaturally wrought design, and his cloak is black as the depths of the mines. He studies thee with open suspicion, setting thy nerves on edge. His voice is sharp and cold. Commander Hiddle Stonehand of the Black Mantle clan, most trusted of our king, I am charged with the reclaiming of Inner Request. And ye lot are paid in sufficient coin to heed my commands. Waste not thy time growing familiar with the remnants of my force. The draggers fell upon us unawares. We have lost too many already, and we cannot afford to lose time as well. Understood, Commander. Hast thou any orders for me at this hour? Now hearken well. The living quarters wherein stands King Starin's guest throne are sealed under quarantine. All manner of filth hath poured forth from the lower passages. Demons, we name them draggers, never have we seen their like in all Hirdengard. Undead clad in strange vestments, wielding foul sorceries. Beasts run rampant and unbound. Even our own automatons driven into madness. He pauses, his gaze fixed elsewhere. I dispatched a rune crafter with soldiers to secure the passage below. Their charge was to rouse the gatekeeper, the earth golem, and bar the deeper door. Another pause. He does not look upon thee. They did not return, yet since we draw breath, I must reckon the rune crafter succeeded, though it cost him his life. Thy task is plain. Find the gatekeeper. Let him grant thee passage. 3 key runestones hold dominion over him. The rest thou shalt discern for thyself. I forgot to read the narration. His eyes snap back to thee. It's good narration.
Yeah. I wonder why there's so many, especially new fantasy writing, where they try to come up with a new quirky term for demons instead of just calling them demons. Is it just because, like, of insecurity? Like, oh, well, I don't want to be, like, you know, generic by just saying we're fighting demons.
Well, you know, I think in general dwarves rename everything to something stupid. As far as like,
man, what if they were all British? They called them Deemies.
Deemy Weemies.
You gotta get the Deemies.
The Holly. But like.
Mom died in the dungeon.
Dungy Wungy. Oh nosy wozy. British people are just so insufferable with their nicknames for stuff. Like on the box of Frosted Flakes in England, it says Frosties. Because people just that's what they call it. They call it Frosties, not Frosted Flakes. And, like, people say, like, oh, do you know, in England they say football. They don't. They say footy.
They say footy, yeah.
They're out of their fucking mind. Like, even, and like, all the way back, British people have been going, like, hickory dickory dock. Like, as far as, like...
It's so true, though.
Like, somehow, like, Germans don't do that. And then they go over the ocean. Maybe the rhyming Germans had to run away. The Angles and the Saxons had to flee from the dour Germans, and they were like, hickory dickory dock, hippity hoppity, cuzzy. Anyway, God, this music is so good. Hopefully, you guys can hear the music. Can you hear
solid music? Yeah.
It's so basic, but it just like makes me want to go on a fucking quest.
Mm-hmm. It's the perfect kind of music that can be played on loop for a long time before you finally get sick of it.
Yeah.
Which is exactly what these types of games need because they're very slow paced.
And you're gonna be pouring over your like stat sheets to this music for many hours.
Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, so we have to find the golem that lets us progress further into the dungeon. If thou art not equal to so much, thy bones shall be picked clean by whatever crawleth below. Crawleth is so like
Yeah,
it makes
I don't like crawleth.
it makes me cringe. Oh. Anyway, carest not thou not to recover the bodies of thy fallen? Hivel's brows knit tight, a flash of restrained wrath hardened his features. Were that the priority, it would be the command I gave thee. Oh.
I shall take my leave, Commander.
Alright. Entering upper living quarters.
Let's go.
Alright. Shoot.
You can show people the gameplay now.
There's this whole like system of like oil and stuff. I don't know how it works, but you know. So this doesn't cost anything to just shoot. Bonk. Bonk.
Nice.
Oh, you can hear the dungeon synth now. That's some good shit. Ooh, pickaxe.
Ah, of course. So you can get through like the.
So, something to take note of. I don't know what dust has befallen me, but these like vents are real. I went to catacombs in Italy, and they had these all over the place so that they would be lit. Even though there's multiple floors, just however they planned it out, there's a shaft for each floor every like 10, 15 like kind of feet. There'll be a shaft of light, of like natural light.
That's so interesting.
Yeah. So like the guide had like a flashlight or whatever, but he didn't turn it on. He just was carrying it because you didn't really need light because it's all white stone, so it kind of reflects everything. So like catacombs are actually not that dark, and they have towards the front, like when you first get down to the floor that you're on, and then at the end of the floor there's a little room and there's a table in there, and you were supposed to go in there and like have a meal, like first like on a like the anniversary, like the person who's dead, their birthday or something.
Right.
You might go in there for a meal or something.
Like bringing flowers to a grave.
It's cooking for the
Are you a little baby? Are you a little baby?
You little fur baby.
Baby.
You look so ridiculous, Kirgy. There we go.
Ridiculous. He's a little baby.
Get his little hind paws in there.
Oh.
Little fur baby. Anyway, back to the dungeons deep. Oh fuck. I heard growling, but where's the loot? Oh, I forgot to pick up my loot. Oh. There's an evil doggo thing. Yeah, they call them crypt bulls. I don't know why. Bonk? Oh, dodged it. Right click for info. Allows to shoot 3 arrows at once for a few turns. Oh, it's like a... Okay. Can I turn that on? Oh, that spends a turn. Okay. Let's actually this. Or what's this do? Launches a powerful counterattack when the character gets hit or dodges an attack. Let's turn that on. And then bonk. And triple shot? Okay. Triple shot. And bonk. Okay. Now, is there any reason I shouldn't just hang out here and wait for my stuff to recover? Well, I guess because there's treasure. Small healing question. Toolkit.
Let's see how far we can actually get into this dungeon.
Oh man, the dog is too smart. Yeah, why not activate that? Activate Counter Strike. Yeah, good shot, bitch. What?
Dodge? No.
Bonk. Triple shot.
Nice.
Okay, so she's really good. There's no resource that this uses up. As far as I know, she doesn't have like arrows she's running out of. If she was. If she was, she would just be. I would never use her. I think they know that like.
Maybe she's got the never-ending quiver on her. Let's see. David Meyer says it's the same reason we have walkers or infected. They think zombies are seen as not much of a threat. They also don't want to alienate the possible readers.
Well, you know, a lot of times people will, I'll hear something where it's like, you know, someone's like, oh, it's so generic. They literally just called them zombies. And it's like...
They are zombies, though.
Oh, man, it's just... There's like that thing that people like to say for some reason, just like, did you know zombies are voodoo things originally? And it's like, but they're not. Okay? Like,
Hey, a wonderful galaxy. Welcome back to chat.
hey.
We have Doggo. It's a Doggo stream.
Yes, we have dog.
Oh. You're such an agreeable doggo. I can just pick you up wherever. He's just like, yeah, that's fine.
Pickaxe broke? Oh, yeah. Oh, I have a second pickaxe. Can't dig deeper in this rock? Okay. The other rock gives way, though. What do we got on the bookshelf? A note on Thrams. Okay. I can't actually read the note on Thrams. Click to lockpick. Let's not do that. Why am I so stiff all of a sudden in main combat? Okay. Is there some way of like looking around free? No. Did you ever find a way of like looking around, like panning the camera around?
No.
Okay.
No, it's just what you get.
Counter Strike. Counter struck, bitch. Oh.
David Meyer saying, Gurgi, blink twice if you are under duress. Ah, no, he's the calmest dog on the planet.
Okay.
So long as he gets pet, he's a very happy puppers.
So I'm like slightly wounded, but I don't think it matters. Oh, I'm spending stamina. Ooh. Okay, so melee people do have a thing that they're spending. Okay. Yeah, I guess that's...
Yeah, Wonderful Galaxy saying, I'm glad I finally caught one of your guys' streams.
I'm glad you caught it too.
Yeah, we did this one earlier today, because we were thinking about doing another different game later tonight.
Yeah, we're thinking about doing some...
Double streaming.
Some Resident Evil. Okay, we got a helmet. Right. Oh, based sex male? Only
What?
2 genders? Insane. Allowed classes Archer, Warrior, and Priest, so everyone can just wear a iron helmet, huh? I guess Warrior should have it. Scroll of location reveals your surroundings.
That sounds interesting.
Okay, can you use it? Oh, okay.
Oh.
So it'll show you now.
Very crude map.
Can I activate the map again? Can I like look at? Is there a?
Is there an inventory button?
do I have to activate the scroll of map in order to look at the map every time? Because I know they were like, they had a poll on their Discord where they're like, or they posed a question anyway. There's like, oh, do you want people to have to get out graph paper to draw the map of where they've been? And I'm like, I literally won't do that. I will just be lost and frustrated, or or look at the map. Like if you don't include a map, no one is pulling out graph paper anymore. Those days, that ship has sailed. No one's doing that. They're just gonna either be mad and say your game is shit, or they're gonna like. Can't dig deeper in the rock? Okay.
Let's see. Galaxy asking, if someone attacks the house, would he protect or curl up? I am 90% sure Gurgi would just roll over on his back and wait to get belly scratches from the robbers.
Yeah.
He does not understand.
He's not gonna be a dog that gets shot by the ATF, you know? They're really gonna be like.
He's like more wary of animals than he is of other humans.
Mm-hmm.
Like he feels like all humans are good, but animals, who knows? You know.
He can get startled by a person.
Sure.
But
But he's overall very trusting.
My dad was like walking on the roof, and he was like, and like he's like creeping around like paw, like, you know, like doing the sneaky walking while growling.
Aww.
So I got strength of the oak, crude in shape and heavy in the hand. This warhammer bears Oathmaker runes carved deep into its steel. When lifted for battle, the runes pulse faintly, guiding each strike with punishing precision. That's very cool. All right, put that in the party inventory, and then let's give that to Godobert Alaminster. Hell yeah. 2d4 plus 4? That's insane boost to damage. Okay. Very good hammer we have just found.
Very nice.
Mr. Godobert Alam...
Oh my goodness, what is that?
It's a Redditor. That's always a good idea. You should always use this, basically, right? And I'll add that, and... That's an expensive spell. It should be, but... You fucking cunt! He collapsed the roof on me with his pickaxe. Yeah, get shot, zombie. It says Dwarven Miner. This is clearly... There's clearly a status change to the Dwarven Miner.
Yeah, some sort of curse overtaking whatever's in this dungeon.
Okay. Hello. Good thing this game is turn-based. Activate Counter-Strike. You know what? I haven't cast any spells. I'm gonna do Stone Skin on you? Yes. No. Okay. Bonk. Oh, I should have done that. You bitch. Oh. What does this do? If you hit an enemy while having Hunter's Mark action, it will be much easier to land critical hits on it. So she has a bunch of buffs you activate like before you get into combat, but she's also ranged, so you should be shooting instead of activating buffs.
I see.
Okay. Fucky wucky. Alright, you need to kill this guy. Alright. Getting the fuck out of here. Going to see some titties, boys.
Going back to Millie and her fat tits.
Okay, wait. We found loot. Hold on, we're gonna take all this.
Yeah, 3 chests. A lot of barrels.
I don't think we can loot the barrels, but...
Wonderful Galaxy says, all mummies are zombies, but not all zombies are mummies. And then David Myers followed that up with, Jesus was the original zombie. Very goofy chatting going on.
Jesus wasn't, I see gold, but you can't mine it. Dverghold, indeed. What's this say? Main hall, okay.
Okay.
Going back to the surface.
Woo! You got gold, 139.
Alright, Millie. What can we buy? But yeah, that's cool and everything, but like...
Yeah, Millie. I get it.
We want to get drunk. We want to get smashed, Millie. Millie, give me a drink. You said I'm hollering. Give it to me.
Do you have to, like, finish whatever the first quest is?
Maybe it just doesn't exist. But I want this, and maybe this. Who, do you have alcohol? Rickamore appears stirred and flushed after aiding in the hauling of crates into the camp. Veins stand out along his forearms beneath his robes. He greets the air, thou canst speak. Fucking chill out. He greets the air, thou canst speak. Fucking. Alright. Wonders and splendor, riches beyond all measure. The air beneath Request's halls smells of freedom itself. Hast thou come merely to chatter? See, the thing is, like, with double T, I think of it as, like, in the Italian sense, where you're supposed to go, like, spaghetti is, like, spaghetti. Yeah, it's like, you pronounce both T's.
Right.
And it's such an unnatural sound for me to make as, like, a English speaker, because that doesn't exist, like, you know, it doesn't really exist in Latin. Maybe it does exist in Latin, actually, because Italian would be derivative of Latin. I don't know.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of things are derivative of Latin.
But, like, just in English, you just don't do that. You replace the double T with a D. Instead of making a T sound, you go D, spaghetti.
Yeah,
you know.
Kinda.
Good sir, what purpose brings thee hither? Do you have hot cider? Passing the hour, savoring the company of good dwarves and of rough fellows such as thee. I hate that they call you a rough fellow as though you're like a thug. Like, what does that mean? What do you call me, a hero, bitch?
A cool, edgy... dungeon dweller, I don't know.
I sensed the shadow of doom hanging over Request, and so I came with haste, did what little I could to lend aid, and shall remain until this crisis finds its end. I am much drawn to strange happenings and curious creatures such as those draggers. A flicker of displeasure crosses his face. Flicker of displeasure crosses his face. And Sorgarn, of course, this discovery may prove of great import to the future of this young kingdom, and to its neighbors besides. Some among us dwell in a world far broader than the two remote neighboring archipelagos. Speak me of thy adventures. I'm glad thou didst.
What?
Didst.
Is that real?
I don't know. I don't know all this like stupid.
They just keep on adding an ST to everything. Glad thou didst ask. Because it sounds like it didn't or something. We're deep in it now, boys.
I'm sorry I'm congested. I just like dust or something. But I've taken a Claritin, so you may soon be free of my congested voice. Haste, babes. What's used doingst laterst?
Nights, titties. Just...
Tits. Niceth titst.
God.
All right.
Crazy.
So this guy, the thing I'm looking for is he just randomly mentions, "I come from the land of people who can fly," and then you're like, "What?" And he's like, "I can't," and then he says, "I cannot fly here. Never mind." And it's like, "What? Oh, all right."
Cool. Okay.
Cool, man. But I think he says it when you first talked to him, and I was like skipping through it, so I wanted to explain the game. But yeah, he just randomly drops, "Yeah, people where I come from can fly," and then he's like, "I can't fly." Anyway,
bye.
like,
cool.
Do you want to talk about it, man? This is bothering you? And it's like, shut up! Alright.
Galaxy is saying, no microtransactions, no pre-order bonuses. This game sucks.
Yeah. Yeah, they wanted to do it on mobile first. They were going to do Switch and, like, tablet or something like that, like iStore.
Switch screwed them over.
Yeah, so they, right before they were going to re-release the
Great Rebellion.
Yeah, they were gonna re-release Great Rebellion on the Switch store, and they were going to release a new game, I think, on the Switch store.
I think so.
And they waited until they'd already gotten the dev kit tools for developing it on the Switch. Waited until they had already done a bunch of the development, and then went after them to get them like taken off the store. Yeah. So Nintendo hasn't told them why they're not allowed to have the game on the store. They just sent one sentence like, "We don't think your content is suitable for the store." And like when people were trying to like guess at why this would be, and then someone was like, maybe it's like the content or whatever, and then like the dev posted in his Discord like a censored screenshot of like a hentai game that's on the Switch store, and it was like, yeah, sorry, there's too much blood.
Too much blood, not enough titties.
You're right. Like someone was like, oh, maybe it's that one boss that was like, you remember that like hideous monster?
Yeah, like the fat.
Yeah.
Lady or whatever.
Yeah, I think whatever. That's awful. But it's like, yeah, it's probably not that, and it's like, you know.
Right. Well, there's double standards depending on certain factors, of course.
Yeah.
And I'm sure it's just the fact that there's such a political angle to the game that they just didn't want it on.
There's probably like a lot of people that are like getting paid behind desks to fuck over people like
right wing.
Yeah,
probably.
Yeah, like, so, you know, they're not very effective, but when you're relying on a company that's like kind of wishy-washy like that, you know, that's why it's good to like have stuff like have like a more parallel economy, like not rely on stuff like that. Absolutely. Everyone relies on payment processors, and it's a monopoly. Like they all talk to each other. They're all on the same political side, and if you try to set up your own payment processor, they'll like go after you really hard. So it's very difficult for people to set up a payment processor. But that's the real choke point.
And the United States is supposed to stop this from happening, but they just haven't done anything for too long.
Honestly, like, payment processor is the biggest choke point. That's the biggest, like, problem that like, people in general have. Gab tried to set up their own payment processor, and Rumble tried to set up their own payment processor. Both of them couldn't figure it out.
Damn.
So, it's apparently very hard. It's one of those things that probably needs a government reform to open up for people.
Yeah.
And I don't understand the complexities of it.
If the economy would collapse if you upheld the law, then we have a problem.
Yeah. Here's the other thing. You can circumvent payment processors by paying someone through crypto, where you could just do a transaction where you buy crypto and then transfer the crypto and then they cash the crypto out. As all part, and there are apps that do that where they'll let you pay through crypto, as the crypto is like the middleman in the payment. Whatever the value of crypto is, it doesn't matter. You're just transferring that amount of cash into crypto back into cash.
Ooh, what's up, boy? Oh, you heard something.
There's a plane, I think.
Oh, okay. Well, when the dog goes away,
Yeah.
put my laptop back on my lap.
Yeah. So anyway, they decided to prioritize this game instead and put it on PC first instead of mobile. So now we get to play.
That's probably a better idea, honestly.
Yeah. So like honestly, in there,
I would never have played this on mobile.
Yeah, I wouldn't have played it on mobile either. I hate that shit. But no, I'm definitely gonna sink some time into this. I was like so desperate for any kind of turn-based dungeon crawler thing. I was playing that stupid game, The Quest, and like it's a good game and everything, but like the writing is so atrocious. Like it's so like I made
a whole video.
I made a whole video like just I broke down one quest, but there's so many quests that fucking suck. Like the one where you go to jail and you have like a goblin lawyer and stuff.
That
and,
is
like,
so stupid.
You're like so easily framed. Like this guy punches you and you fall unconscious. Like, bro, I've been getting I just fought a fucking Cyclops that clubbed me in the head with a tree like 7 times.
I can't withstand one punch.
Yeah, one punch and I'm unconscious and I'm in jail. And it's like, it's not as though the quest was like in an early town, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
It's like the final city you get to and a guard punches you in the face.
That's
and it's
just
like
poor planning. And you should have wanted to do that quest in the first place, but you could have at least planned it out better.
The other thing is like, just generally as like a dungeon master, as a storyteller, whatever, like people hate stories where they get knocked unconscious and are transported someplace.
They hate that.
They hate
it's
the
a
loss
trope.
they hate the loss of control from the loss of agency. So if you're gonna do that, it has to be really fucking good. And that was the dumbest, shittiest quest I've ever experienced. So I have
hey, Free Comet, welcome to chat.
welcome. So this guy already has a robe. He has heavy robes. This is also heavy robes.
It's starting to get a little bit dark in this corner. I'm just gonna turn the light on. Well, one of the lights on. Slightly brighter.
Soft
anyways.
leather slippers. You have soft leather slippers? What does this do? It does nothing? Okay. Oh wait. Hold on. My stash. Are there different categories? Okay. Cool. Oh wait, can I buy stuff? Provisions? Oh, provisions. Okay. Lembas bread? No. Regular shitty bread. Okay, I burned.
Is that for healing the bread?
God, that sounds disgusting. Dense fungal bread capable of sustaining travelers for months, paired with jars of cragmole fat.
For strength and warmth?
Fuck. Well, consuming fat and sugar and stuff
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, it's like an exothermic, or not exothermic. Jesus Christ, you're not setting on fire. It's endothermic. So like you produce, like the more calories you eat, you produce heat. So in the summer, if you have ice cream, you'll feel cold as you're swallowing it, and your core temperature is like changing. Mm-hmm. But then as soon as you start to metabolize the ice cream, you will get hot.
Okay.
So like eating ice cream in the winter makes more sense because you're inside where it's warm eating ice cream, and then you go outside and you're all of a sudden like radiating heat like crazy. So like in the summer it really doesn't make sense. Not that I haven't had something cold in the, Anyway, so it does make sense that the fat would make you warm, but it's just...
For some reason, I just read it as though you were going to, like, put it underneath your clothes or something to keep warm. Like
Yeah,
they were little thermal
like
packs.
insulate yourself by like
Yeah.
melting greasy fat on your
Yeah.
skin. Sounds horrible, but that would also work. So I burned through 2. Oh, look at that slider!
That's a good slider.
Um,
That's a solid slider.
so I burned through 2 oil lantern things. So I guess I'll get like more. The fucking scroll of map over here.
Free comment says, finally, someone understands ice cream in winter.
Yeah. Alright. And there's no other. Yeah, I mean, what I guess that's. Did I? I'm still fucked up, right? Like.
Yeah, you haven't healed.
You
Is
can't.
there a place to sleep?
So you can't heal me, right? You're useless. You fucking orthodox ass.
Or did they just think
bitch.
that for the demo you just wouldn't have the ability to heal?
Okay. I don't know. You know, it should be her, right? Like, I feel like there should be some kind of thing you click, and then there's just like art of like.
It seems like you would go to her to like sleep in a tavern or something.
Yeah, like it would be just so satisfying to have just one picture of like a chill tavern scene like we have in like the, you know, like the art for Horizon Quest or something.
Quest.
Just some chill tavern scene, and then you play like a nice sound that's like dun dun dun, and like, you know, to simulate you carousing with your monies and, you know, hanging out by a warm fire. And then that restores your health, right? I see none of this. So, like, does that mean that I am to go on my inventory and, like...
Eat bread.
Eat bread until I'm...
I guess so.
Or... Is it...
Alright, I think our buddy wants to go outside. Now remember...
I think I literally just have to go take the priest into my party, then go outside and heal?
Alright.
Okay. Nope. Self-line recruiting, and then no. I'll put her in place of her. Go back in. Oh. Fighting.
Thrilling gameplay.
Okay. So, in place of a tavern, I guess you just recruit her into your party and then do that. I mean, here's the thing. I would use a healer, but she's so ugly.
Aw.
Someone on like Twitter was like, "Is that a troon?" And I was like, "Damn, I didn't think of it before you said it, but now I'm looking at it and I'm like, we cover up the top."
Yeah, well, I kind of get what they're going for with her design.
Right.
It does seem like kind of a high cheekbone, mean woman face from like some 80s fantasy thing.
Oh, you talking about her?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. No, she's like kind of fine. Her eyes are freakish and her mouth is weird, but yeah, I get her. The one I'm looking at is her.
I don't think she looks as bad.
Yeah, I mean she
does look
to
like
me
a
she doesn't look that bad. She just looks old. She just looks like some old woman that, like, you know when you pick up like the Meridia's beacon in Skyrim, and it goes, "A new hand touches the beacon."
Yeah,
I imagine
that
that's her
seem
face.
her.
Like this is what that looks like. A new
touches the
hand
beacon.
touches the beacon. I imagine that's what her face looks like when she's saying that, right? And so she's kind of fine. Actually, what are your abilities? You're a wizard. Galvanize. 3 cells in front of you. Jumps over to more enemies from there. What does it do, though? Damage, I guess? Makes everyone in your party much harder to hit? What does it cost? Is it just free? Summon blades of wind that cause bleeding.
Yeah, Free Comet says, I feel bad for a real woman with any masculine features these days.
The broom. Don't look at me. No barking. Gergie, you're lucky. You're lucky we don't have a shock collar for you.
And you're lucky you're not getting zapped. You're lucky we're not Hassan Piker.
Place? Yeah.
You sit. You sit and relax.
Yeah.
No zoomies. You were like asleep for the first half of the stream. Now you're like, I ate a bunch of snow and now I'm energized. Yeah, you just relax. Free Comment says, from the couch to the TV, Gergie will be free.
What's this guy's abilities? Hamstring, power shot. Gives your arrows extra strength.
Super cute.
Man, this guy has such a Chad jaw. Much more likely to hit your target. So he's similar. So the archers all seem to have like a kind of similar thing going on. Like they just activate these auras and then they shoot really good. Interesting. I kind of like that. Okay, you go there because my OCD will not allow you to change positions. And we go back into the dungeon, I guess.
He did kind of look like, huh? Barking?
I'm so disoriented. Where am I looking? There's so many dogs in the dungeon. What? Who let the dogs out? Insane. Alright, activate that. Activate that, I guess, maybe? Activate that, too. Alright, blast him. Oh, that was underwhelming. Chop you, bonk you? Fuck! What? He zoomed through me. Oh.
Doggo's got the zoomies.
We've got AoE time. Hell yeah. And then twang you.
Free Comment says, I have a friend whose laugh sounds like a dog barking, and when he laughs, other dogs start barking in response. That is pretty funny.
Okay. Rock Blast. Nice. And then... Oh, we're surrounded, huh? Whirlwind Slash. Did you get... No? Okay. I feel like he's got to have less health. So twang? No, stay strong. We use volley. We use nothing? Must be cooldown. Okay. 2 dogs in one spot. AoE time. You gotta be low. Yeah. Okay. Alright, 2 steps outside the gate and we're like killing people. Maybe you get boots, or should I even it out amongst everybody? Maybe this guy has boots then? Actually, it says in the lore that dwarves walk barefoot on stone. Disgusting. Should be arrested.
I think dwarves have foot fetishes.
But, like, Like, you see this drowned. Like, you're walking around like...
Yeah, yeah.
What a bunch of freaks. No wonder demons came. Bunch of foot finder ass dwarves around here. What the fuck happened? Okay. He ran through me? Alright. Yeah, get clubbed. Okay. Now, we were going through this hole, right? Because I could have picked the lock, was it? Or no, I think I could pull the chain. This is where I was going. Okay. Lock? Point? Okay. I've been here, right? Yeah. Oh, this is open. And this was the treasure? Yeah. Okay, so this is forward.
Excellent.
Mm-hmm. Do that. Get twanged. Okay.
Oh, nice.
Move this stuff. Okay.
Nothing there.
Okay, that is a dangerous looking mushroom, man.
I bet you could take him. Yeah, that's right, buddy.
Twang. You know what? I probably should have activated the second. I should have activated Hunter's Mark too. God, this is so upsetting, those lips.
Yeah. Very creepy.
Let's do Hunter's Mark. Optimize. And Counter-Strike. And... Soundskin? I hate that it's only one party member, so I kind of don't like it. Okay. Twang.
Dodge. Come on.
Rock Blast.
Alright. Hitting somewhere.
Okay, now, do I have to leave this square? Am I in a poison...
I feel like you are, but...
Okay. Oh, what the fuck?
Ooh.
Oh, that was all in the process of moving one square?
Okay.
Okay, you are poisoned. This is an antidote.
Okay. That works out.
Perfect.
Oh, there's a tiny mushroom man, too.
Horrifying. Volley shot? Counter-Strike. And this has no range, Rock Blast, so... What happened there? What took damage?
Who knows?
Fungus Monster is poisoned? Fungus Monster's armor fully absorbed the hit? Spore Child is poisoned. So you poisoning yourself, but you're...
Poisoned his own son. The bastard.
Alright. Twang? You know, I feel like Whirlwind slash... All enemies... Yeah. So that'll hit the other... Hey. What's with that? Okay, it's all enemies and all... Whatever.
Yeah. I guess he had to be closer.
Got a little mushroom man in the distance there. Twang?
1 experience.
Oh, 10 experience for the big one.
Okay.
Okay. Dead, no loot? A crime has been committed.
Shameful.
Oh, but I guess there's...
Oh, there's a
you know,
big chest.
big illuminated chest.
Big chest ahead.
That's back at base. Okay.
Hey, look at what we got
Gatekeeper
here.
room key, leather cuirass. Cool. Cool rat. Okay, you have this on. Can you... Who equips this? Priest, archer, rogue. Okay, you already have this on. What's the point of this? What is this? Just shitty? It's just bad? Okay. Fine.
Just something until you get something better, I guess.
I thought maybe like this would interfere with spells, but I don't know. It doesn't seem to. Alright, you want me to click on the quest? Fine. What is this? About the Rams. Oh, wow. Alright. Yeah, I'm not
Yeah. We have the key quest item now, so that's a big part. Dog. Terrifying.
20. Okay. Yeah, I like the archer. Archer's nice. The mage was also cool, but like it just involved a lot of hitting spacebar until you get your magic back.
Yeah.
Because there's no like. Yeah.
It's a shame because magic is really fun, but you know.
All right. What do we got for like pickaxes? I got 3 pickaxes.
That's more than enough, I think.
Uses left 2 out of 7. Okay. What the fuck was that sound? Even Gurgi was like, what the fuck was that?
Terrified.
Fine.
Oh, hello, Nez Mario 123.
Welcome.
Asking, yo, are you playing one of the many wizardry clones? Heck yeah. He says this one is active battle instead of turn-based.
Oh, this is turn-based.
Yeah. It's like turn-based light, however you would describe it.
Well, it's like you don't hit end turn, you just pick one action for your turn, and the actions are pretty simple here.
Yeah.
It was originally...
But you know, you can like walk around and stuff.
Yeah. It was originally going to be... Oh god. Big mushroom man. Small mushroom man. Okay. Counter-Strike ready. Volley ready. Do I stone skin? Yeah. She's the most vulnerable, right?
Mm.
Okay.
As Mario is asking, is this a remake of a DOS game?
No, this is a
brand
new game by Cult Games or Cult Games.
In fact, this is actually the demo. It's not even the full version yet.
Yes. But
they're making it kind of in that style of old school dungeon crawler game.
Yes, and they're very cool. Cool devs. There is... it is like pure classic fantasy. Devoid of for lack of a better term, bear fucking. I don't know how else to really refer to that whole.
Well, that's a good thing.
You know what I mean. If you don't know what I'm talking about, then I'm not explaining it. But there's a little bit of
Wonderful Galaxies, like, that mushroom enemy is so me, for real, for real. What does that mean? Oh, man.
Are you just a giant mushroom with a pair of lips?
Yep, we got him. Nesmario says, glad you are playing the classic first-person dungeon crawlers. Yeah, for sure.
Yes. I don't know what died here that dropped that, but you know what? It is time to go back. This is...
We must return.
Mining gold also restores a shit ton of your magic because I think they calculated that it would like take a long time. So every click gives you lots of magic back.
Oh.
Because I think it's simulating lots of turns happening.
Sure, yeah.
I'm sure it means that if you mine when an enemy's next to you, you get absolutely eviscerated, but... Oh no.
Oh dear.
This is...
Pink or Mushroom Man.
I was here before and there was no Mushroom Man. This is horrifying.
That is horrifying.
I made a wrong turn. I'm in the wrong neighborhood. Oh no.
I just realized the top of the door is like a dwarf, and then the door frame is
mustache.
his mustache. Yeah, I didn't notice at first. That is funny though.
I didn't notice either. Alright.
Because it is supposed to be a dwarven dungeon, so it makes sense that it would be like stylized after dwarves.
Alright. God, he's so terrifying.
And as Mario says, I'm also glad that there are new first-person dungeon crawlers. Yeah, it's pretty exciting, isn't it?
This guy. This is. Do not. Okay. What are we gonna do about this guy? I kind of want to fight him, but it seems very dangerous. He's low, so let me stone skin him. Put counter strike on. If it's 3 arrows, there's no reason to not use this. Hunter's Mark just says, "Oh, easier to land critical hits." What the fuck is a critical hit? 3 arrows is always good, right? Allows to shoot 3 arrows at rounds for a few turns. What do you mean by few turns? fucking, I want the autistic detail of what these abilities do. Don't tell me.
Full understanding, full transparency.
I want to hear 12.3%. Like I want to know like exactly what's happening.
Yep.
Okay.
Wonderful Galaxy says that Mushroom Man is farming aura, just like me.
Okay. Am I surrounded by dogs? Okay, no. So then, carve. Great.
Of course.
Of course, it dodged. This seems to do a lot of damage, even though it's an AOE, and this isn't not necessary because this is only one Mushroom Man. I'm still gonna just go for a Rock Blast and twang. What did you do? Oh, missed. Okay. Yeah, Rock Blast. Fleeing. You think you're gonna get away from me now? Yeah, you suck. You're purple, and that doesn't mean anything. All right.
You're purple.
Oh, Eagle Walward is now level 2.
Oh, nice! You level up.
They make the plus 10 max health sound bad.
Yeah. Usually we're used to red meaning bad things.
Oh man, this guy got a lot of stuff. Well, I guess it's just different colors.
Yeah.
The Swordmaster got a really good level up compared to the Archer. There's just more health and the same agility boost. Which is good, because he's a melee fast guy.
Very nice.
So you level up when you return to base. I feel like you should have to like carouse at the tavern when you return to base.
Oh, Nesmario has an interesting question. Can you have a team of 6 or only 3? And is your party custom made or preset?
Oh, so here's this is just the choices in the demo.
Yeah,
I talked to
they could have more options later on, but this is what we got so far.
I talked to the dev, and he just said this is just what was done, right? So this is just what the artist had done. So they just made this many characters. The dwarf is a priest, quote unquote, but he doesn't have like he just worships rocks, I guess, instead of health.
Worship rock.
Imagine you're like, oh no, take little Johnny to the priest for healing, and then you show up there and he's like, no, sorry, all I do is worship rocks. It's not a god of healing, it's just rocks. It's like, why would you do this?
Only have rock. That's right.
Anyway, Rock Blast seems to be pretty decent. Yeah. The other people, she's good too. She does a lot of damage with Pyroclasm. I think
and she's pretty.
Yes. I think Pyroclasm is when a the smoke from a volcano. It's like ash or whatever. It's like super super hot. So then it'll like turn you into like it'll like fossilize you.
Oh yeah, that's right. Or like Pompeii or something.
I could be wrong. Or that's a pyroclastic flow. So I think Pyroclasm is just...
Welcome to chat.
I think it's like melty burning you.
Oh.
Fimbul Winter is some kind of Norse thingy. Like, it's a god power in Age of Mythology. I don't actually know what it means though. And then Arcane Bolt.
Let's see, it's a term rooted in Norse mythology referring to a prophesized 3-year-long winter that precedes Ragnarok.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought it was, but yeah. Yeah, I wasn't sure. This guy's pretty similar to the other archer. Kind of. Anyway, this guy's the tank that they have. Dwarf Man. Taunt, so... Oh, yeah, so if you had rock skin with this guy, or stone skin, And then you had the other dwarf. You could have him taunt so that makes all enemies attack this character with a high chance of blocking their attacks.
Oh, Gabe's asking, what is this game about? So basically, Dwarven Dungeon's been taken over by demons. You gotta go in there and help save, like, the last party who went in there but never came back. Something like that.
Yeah, well, so far you're investigating the last party.
It's like the first quest.
There's a golem that they activated to seal off the deeper depths of the dungeon. So you're only dealing with what is in the highest level, and then I guess once that's cleared out...
Yeah, eventually you're going to unlock more levels of the dungeons.
Yeah. So yeah, if you had this guy use Taunt, then you could use Stone Skin on the... Because Stone Skin is just a single target, it's not the whole party. So you can control who they're hitting, and then you can make sure that they have defense. Synergies. I guess that does make him like more priest-like, but... At the moment, there's no, like, sleep to heal, so my janky method for healing my party is to go get this, unfortunately... Wait a second. I leveled up.
Yeah, that's right.
So everyone's at full health.
Yeah.
I did not know that was a feature of the game.
Galaxy asking, any romance option? I believe you can fuck Millie.
Yes, the tavern wench is quite comely, as it says. But I think so my understanding is that you upgrade stuff in your hub area as you progress.
Yes, I love that.
So in the demo, that doesn't exist, but
that's what they're aiming towards, though.
Previously, this was labeled campfire, and so I think you upgrade the campfire to a tavern and stuff like that.
Right, because right now it's just all tents and stuff.
Mm-hmm. So I imagine that those things,
Yeah.
I would not feel safe with the cracks at the bottom of this statue and the giant weight it's holding up. I would be very concerned. But yeah, so this guy is the... he's the lord who has commissioned your company to wipe out the demons.
Right.
And then... These are, like, your immediate superiors in, like, the company who handle things. And the music is fire, gotta say.
The music slaps.
Yeah.
Which is important.
Yeah, a lot of it is dungeon synth, which is something that typically that music is, like, a tribute to, old dungeon crawlers. So it's cool to see someone doing an old dungeon crawler in the style of all those old games. But... Oh god. Fucking miners dropping rocks on me. Oh, you bitch.
Nesmaria says, I'm from the Philippines and it won't let me purchase with me PayPal.
It's not out yet, I don't think.
Well, the demo is like available on Steam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can wishlist and stuff. Wishlist and yeah, grab the demo. I mean, because the demo obviously you don't need PayPal, right? I think, anyway. Sometimes, like, what's this? Storage? So I came out of storage? I guess that makes sense. I didn't go in through a door. I mined through the wall, so fair enough.
Hi. You want to go outside?
Oh. Well, we need...
You're going to bark like that. You're going to bark like that, dog.
We need to go back. Oh, God.
Come here, buddy.
Oh no, he spawned a... Alright, get rock blasted. Oh. You know... This rock blasted guy. me like move out of that smoke. Take a antidote. Now, I forgot to. Did he just bark?
Yes.
I wasn't sure if it was the dogs in the game. Paranoid, creeping around the corners. Don't want to be chased by a purple mushroom man again. I think this is the way to get out. The jarring nature of turn-based movement.
Money. Fun.
Wait, where's the rest of my money? Does all your money get handed in when you go back to base? Am I like
I think so. I think you just put it in the bank.
I'm like an adventuring pimp. Or not a pimp, a whore. They like take all your money. Right, provisions. I need to buy more lamp. I don't know what happens if you run out of lamp, but I don't think you can save your progress in the demo, so who cares? Buy 2 pickaxes. Camping gear.
I guess if you want to like get back your health while you're in the dungeon.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if like sleeping is in the. I mean, if you can't sleep with Millie, then.
Yeah, I don't know. That might just be because they haven't like set it up yet. But
You're wounded, but there's no way of healing yet, so I have to take Herlind the Bright downstairs. If you know what I mean. Oh god.
Ah! The way it zooms up to you like that.
Get me out of here. There we go. I assume in the final version there'll be a less like retarded way of doing that, but here we are.
Sure. Wonderful Galaxy says, I played Final Fantasy VII on PS2 with no memory card. I just left it on until I got back home. I was able to beat the game just like that 2 times.
I had a friend that had that situation because you need a PS1 memory card to play Final Fantasy VII. So he didn't have one of those, and he didn't know where to get one of those. And so he just tried to get as far as he could in the game, and he left it on, and then his parents like went and shut it off. And that would happen every time, and like he always wanted to get through the game, but he never could.
Heartbreaking.
His favorite character was Vincent, and he would always get up to where you recruit Vincent, and then he'd never get to do anything with Vincent because like.
Aww.
Yeah. That's like super deep in the game. I played the game and I got to the cross-dressing part and I'm like, no, I quit.
Yeah,
I'm not putting
that is
on
such a trope.
I'm not putting on a dress, you freaks. And that's as far as I got.
How dare you?
I know it's like supposed to be like funny or whatever, but it was just like.
Yeah. They didn't take it as seriously as maybe somebody would today.
Yeah. You're gonna drop rocks on me, aren't you? Oh, okay. Get twanged. Let me get it. Alright. Oh god. Twang. What is this technique? It must be an attack that's supposed to like pass through you. Hey, lantern oil. We're in business. Every time I enter the dungeon, I gotta like murder all these bulls. They're not dogs, they're bulls. See, crypt bull. You know, I'm kind of curious what's What's going on here? Okay. Never mind. Wrong door. Bonk. Nice. Yeah, the door frame is so stupid. It's very dwarven, but it's just...
Yeah. No, I don't mind it at all. It was just funny that I didn't even notice it until, like, way later, being just a background observer of someone playing the game.
This is absolutely beautiful, though. Like, imagine living in a place where you had these, like, super detailed, like... It almost looks like lightning bolts. It's just, like,
Yeah, the way that, the marble stone is.
It's all, like,
really
green
nice.
and white, and, like, and then this, like, little... Very simple, but very aesthetic, design. If this was a shelf, it would just be full of, like, stupid clutter all the time.
Yeah. Stupid knickknacks. Anime figurines.
That's one of those things where you just be like, fuck. Not what you want to see.
No.
Let's rock blast. I think it does more damage than the bonk. Twang.
Rock and...
What is this?
It looks bad. I wouldn't go near those.
Don't trust you, dog.
Cassie. David Meyer says, I started work at 16, so I had money to buy game stuffs. I did have friends that did that, though. It was always rough when they had a brownout. Yeah. It sucks. Having to keep your game open all the time.
I think it wasn't like the need for money. It's just that, like, when you have boomer parents, they don't really know anything.
Don't understand.
Yeah, they don't understand anything about technology, and they feel...
Well, it's also kind of convoluted to need to
right.
go out there and...
But I think part of it is, like, they feel sort of indignant that they should need to understand what's going on.
Yeah.
Right? And then, like...
they're like, it's not important.
Yeah, like, it wasn't like that when I was younger, and therefore I never need to learn anything new.
You're right. Yeah.
And they like, actively defend their right to destroy their mental plasticity until they're just, like, a solid... Until all the folds in their brain have smoothed out into one solid sphere. There's no more neurons, no synapses, only Instagram scroll.
Only Facebook.
only Facebook copy pastes that make it so that you defend your legal rights. You know what I mean? Those, like, copy paste things, like,
Yeah,
with
right.
warning, if you don't copy and paste this onto your profile, then, like, Mark Zuckerberg is gonna...
He's gonna sue you.
Yeah, he's gonna...
Of course.
He's gonna take all your photos, and he's gonna, like, print them out, and then have a dog pee on them. Fully absorbs the hit. That doesn't sound good.
Oh no.
The way he approaches is so unpleasant. What the fuck is... Oh!
No!
Oh, is this how it ends?
Oh no. Oh no. Surrounded. There's too many of them. Maybe you can get like 2 in one attack.
That's what I was trying to do. I was trying to loop around.
Ooh. Oh my god, it's so scary.
Ooh.
Well, you do have plenty of health if you just want to just accept some taxes.
Okay, we have counterattack. I don't think
Gabe says, wrong side of the Mushroom Kingdom, it seems.
Okay, so we're totally surrounded. Good thing we have Whirlwind Slash for this situation.
Oh, Galaxy says
Didn't
my
do a
dad bought me a memory card and I was so happy I was able to save my Kingdom Hearts progress. That's nice.
Oh, that's actually insane that you owned a PlayStation 2 without a memory card, period.
Yeah.
The thing is that, like, he has a PlayStation 2. He has other PlayStation 2 games. He has one PlayStation 1 game. And then he's like, I need a memory card. And his parents are like, we already got you a memory card. And he's like, yeah, but it's the wrong one. And then it's like, well, that's stupid. Play another game. And it's like, but I want to play Final Fantasy VII.
Oh, man.
And then it's like, well, they're not making any more PlayStation 1 games. So once you get sick of that game, we won't have our problem.
Yeah.
Okay. This is unfortunate. Is this guy? This guy's fleeing. No, he's wounded. You take your antidote. What do we have here? Oh, okay. Interesting. So now we're gonna be a drug addict instantly.
Nice.
Oh, look in the corner. We have the facing thing. When you were playing, for some reason, it disappeared. Remember that?
Yeah, I don't remember seeing the northeast, southwest.
What is this? Cooldown 1 turn. Okay.
David is saying, speaking of phone addiction, have either of you seen the new movement away from smartphones?
Holy shit.
People switching to flip phones so they can't use apps to break phone addiction. I have heard about that. I don't know how much of a big movement that really is, though.
I don't know what's going on recently, but I remember that was a thing a while ago.
Yeah, well, like, parents will advocate for that so that their, like, children don't spend all their time, like, scrolling mindlessly through TikTok or something.
Yeah.
And it makes more sense to give your like, teenage child a flip phone instead of a smartphone.
We've already decided when we do have kids, I want our kids to have, like, a phone for safety, but I don't want it to have anything on it. I just want it to be a thing that they can use to call us.
Yeah, call or text.
Yeah.
But, like, no social media madness.
Yeah. Just, like, something, like, durable that's, like, a flip phone or something, and, like...
Because, like, even us, if we didn't have to use social media for, like, promoting our, like, independent businesses, we wouldn't really be on there all the time. It really is a huge time sink.
Yeah, not that it's not fun to, like, stream and stuff, but...
Yeah, you know.
It is just kind of...
The never-ending scrolling is, like, really bad for someone's brain, for sure.
Yeah, like, I'm someone that doesn't really need social media. I like to just, like, you know, when I'll randomly think about people, and then I'll be like, oh, I should text them, and then I just do, you know? So, like, I don't... Not that I have... You know, obviously, social media, you have, like, tons of people. I have, like, maybe, like, 3 people that are, like, that I would just randomly text. But... Rockwise? Okay. Everybody's fucking poisoned, huh? I would like to get out of here, but maybe a small Odin potion for you.
Dave says, don't think I've heard of that movement, though I have seen some people still use flip phones. Wonderful Galaxy says, I use 2 smartphones while playing Pokemon Go. And David says, I guess I watch more of the old school peeps who still have their old ones.
I still have every phone I've ever owned. I just keep them in a drawer.
I used to keep my old ones, but...
Oh my god, why?
Abandoned during the move. Some old phones just, like, are really solid. Whereas a lot of new phones, they have, like, a lot of random issues just because they're more complicated.
Alright.
You don't have any more antidotes.
I have... Oh, okay. Poison has run out.
Okay. Got a crit. Gabe is saying, okay, now I want to boot up Shining in the Darkness. Is that another, like, dungeon crawler game? Shining in the Darkness. Oh yeah, this actually looks very, very similar in some regards.
This is... Alright.
Although this is more like, obviously, classic turn-based dungeon crawler, whereas this one is a little bit more updated. I feel like you're actually, like, in the dungeon. But yeah, definitely similar vibes.
Get me the fuck out of this dungeon. This is the door.
Man, I'm just looking at, like, the box art for Shining in the Darkness, and something about how they did the text for the title just looks really nice. I need to, like, study how people do their fantasy logos. I still struggle with doing any kind of logo.
Can I, like, just really quickly lay on hands? Oh, it's just an illusion that she has magic.
Oh, Galaxy says, I saved the photos for my old phone. It made me feel nostalgic looking through my old photos. That does sound pretty nice. A lot of my old photos from previous phones have just been, like, completely lost in time.
All my old photos are just like... It's typically like really like pixelated, like pictures of like just nature and stuff. And then it's like, man, you kind of remember what it was like, and you're like, man, it was really pretty. The phone does not capture it. Now my phone kind of can capture, because my like I always thought like the prettiest thing is like a cloudy day in winter. Right. When all the trees don't have any leaves, and it's just this like really cool pattern of like the branches against the sky, and then when the wind blows just a little bit, you just have a little waving in the sky.
Yeah, for sure.
And for the longest time, cameras just did not capture that even slightly. Oh my god, the torture of.
There's that old school joke where it's like this super high detailed image of like the moon, and it's like the moon when you look at it in the sky in real life versus the moon when you take a photo of it, it's just like a white dot on like a black background.
I remember someone tried to, like a writing workshop was trying to write like a horror story about how the moon is like not actually that big. When you take a picture, it just like seems like it's big, and they're like, so what is it? It's a monster.
Right.
I think anything like vaguely mysterious, like vaguely interesting like that will just kind of seem horrific if you give it like the right sort of. How long have we been
streaming?
Yeah.
We're coming up at 1 hour and 30 minutes.
I'm kind of like, I've had my fill of classic dungeon crawler.
Sure. Well, we could wrap it up. For sure.
I don't think
give like some of your thoughts on the game so far.
Yeah.
Yes, that's right, Chad. This laptop is just as giant as it appears on stream. Totally not the camera angle.
It's like me in the pants. There's like my legs look like just massive, but I have like big legs, but not
that big.
Yeah, not like hyper natural. Anyway, we'll end on Millie the tavern wench, as it were. Yeah. Anyway, that's that.
All right. Well, what doth thou think of Dverghold so far?
Oh man, how camest thou?
How camest thou? How camest all over thou.
So I like it. I think like if you're able to like pick and choose skills and stuff. 3 skills is enough that you can have a decent amount of like complexity. If you think about like something like Darkest Dungeon, there was a lot of complexity to that game, and for the most part you were using mostly like 2 skills on each character. But theoretically you have an option of 4, but most of the time you didn't use the full breadth of them for most fights. So you have a lot of complexity with 3 skills, and then also you'll actually be using them because the way the UI is go back to the game for a second. The way the UI is figured, it's simple because they were originally going to do like a tablet game, but this really, without a million menus to sort through to find your ability, you have all your options are plainly on the screen right there. And so it feels to me very reminiscent of playing like Magic the Gathering or something, where you have all your options laid out in your hand and you just have to choose the right one. Whereas like Final Fantasy X we were playing, there's a million spells, there's a million options, and that's nice. It is. It's there's nothing wrong with that necessarily, but Trisha would do something, and then I would, like, with my encyclopedic knowledge of gazillions of Final Fantasy spells, I was like, oh, well, you could have cast that, right?
Right.
But it's like, if you have to just pick 3 to go into the dungeon with, and you can see clearly all the different abilities, like, laid out on the side, you just, like, I don't know, you can make smarter decisions with
less choices.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
And then but also a lot of times you'll end up in a situation where you're like, oh, I never used this ability, or I never used this character. I was playing like Across the Obelisk, and it's a party of 4, but if your build is really good, you only ever like attack with like 2 people. So then like your 4th person, like you're in the final level, and you're like, what the fuck was I thinking with this deck? Like what are they supposed to do? And then you're like, oh man, I really should have built this differently. Like you don't even get a chance to like really play test it if you have like a really strong build going.
Sure.
And so there's all this stuff that you don't really get to use, and it starts to feel like you have too much stuff to like click through. So I feel like the party of 3 is interesting, and I haven't really played a game with a party of 3, but they fit really well in the HUD,
Yeah, that's true.
And you get to appreciate the nice art the whole time while you're going through. You have a nice chunky HUD, which is apparently made out of stone. I just realized.
Yeah.
It's just the actual like blocks of stone piled up next to you.
It looks nice though. It fits.
Yeah. And it's not like with what's that stupid game called? Escape from Grimrock or whatever. Legend of Grimrock. You have to position your people in front and your people in back, and so you're choosing who's like going to be tanking the damage and who's not.
Right.
And then if you get flanked or attacked from behind, like more people in the back get attacked and everything. In this, it's just everyone is all equally vulnerable, and so I don't know. It's like the simpler design seems kind of. It's better in a way because I think a lot of times you get kind of caught up in your planning and stuff for RPGs, and you don't spend as much time enjoying the game and like exploring the dungeon. But I feel like with this game, you could go for. I feel like I would play it more. I would actually be playing the game more instead of just thinking about what I'm going to do in the game. And yeah, I like where it's going. I like that I don't have to worry about like super stupid like messaging in the game, right?
Of course, right.
I don't have to worry about bear sex. It's just like...
I think this is a really solid start to what could be a very good game when it's finished.
Yeah.
Lay bonk.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice little game. I like the NPCs in the camp so far. This Aragorn looking motherfucker over here.
Yeah, right. Hey, Uncle Farm.
Hey.
Welcome to the chat. You're just catching the end. We were wrapping everything up.
Yeah, listen to this music.
Music absolutely slaps.
Anyway. Yeah. Check out that Tavern Wench.
Nice Tavern Wench.
Anyway, so that's the demo. You guys can check out the demo now, and if you want to help out the developers, wishlist this.
Yes, always wishlist the game to help it get more traction when it comes out.
Yeah, something I want is like more cozy stuff to do in the camp. I want to be able to go to the tavern and like click a button and like, you know, have it be
play a little bit more.
Yeah, like maybe just have like a thing you press to like rest, or I don't know, it's like stuff to do in the camp. Because, and the reason I want that is because the dungeon is so spooky. They do such a good job of the atmosphere. Like, just look at this. This is so...
Very spook.
It's so unsettling. And every time you enter, there's like, is that a... What's that? What's that over there? And so the atmosphere is so good that I feel like they're leaving options on the table by not having it be extra cozy in the camp, because any coziness in the camp will feel super, super cozy because of how spooky it feels. And then, vice versa. But they don't really need to enhance the spookiness. It's kind of like with Dark Souls or like Elden Ring, where everyone's like, oh my god, Ronnie. My love, Ronnie.
Right.
And it's like, what, a blue puppet with 4 arms and like no joints? Like, what the fuck are you talking about? She says, there's no inkling of romance, and it's like, here's a ring. Want to be married and travel in space? And then you're like, my love. And it's like, it's literally because there's nothing...
Well, there's nowhere else you can
there's nothing happy in the game. Everything sucks. It's like, oh, what happened to you? How come you're weird? Incest. And it's like, what about you? Mega incest? Yeah, someone had sex with themselves?
What about you? You eat eyeballs? Oh, okay.
All right. Anyway, I guess I'll go back to my... everything.
I think the most wholesome girl in that game is probably like the spirit summoner.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Girl in the hood who later on ditches the hood for no reason. She's fine.
Yeah, but her backstory is like, yeah, they took all my companions and then like sawed them up and stitched them on to this like freak show.
It's a bit of a dark story, but she finds happiness, I suppose, at the round table. She's like fine now. Now all she needs is a husband.
But that she doesn't get.
No, because you can't romance her.
There's like, but I feel like the spookiness of the dungeon lends itself well to having a very, very cozy tavern or whatever, which I'm which I'm sure is coming, right? But having a couple options of like conversations and stuff in the town. You know how like Mass Effect was or whatever, or you know, I guess you don't, but like Dragon Age or Mass Effect or whatever, where you go on the quest and you come back and you have this stuff to do in your ship or your camp or whatever.
Sure.
I love that formula, so I feel like that it lends itself to this well. Whereas like in Darkest Dungeon, you have the customizable town, but like everyone's a freak. Like you're like there's the caretaker who's gone mad who takes up random like tavern and like slots all over your stupid town. Also, I like the mouse is like a gauntlet.
Yeah, I like that too.
So anyway, thanks for watching, guys.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody.
Oh, instructions.
We'll call it here for now, but
Good that they have instructions.
oh yeah, I could have used those.
Oh yeah. Trisha was like, she couldn't do anything with the mage because she doesn't have any non-magic attacks. This chick, she just has magic. Did I just kill something in there?
Yeah.
Oh. She just has magic, more magic, and more magic. That looks more impressive when you freeze someone with it.
Yeah, I mean, it looks cool, but then
all of her stuff costs a lot of magic and is powerful, which is like totally fine, but then you end up in a situation where like everyone has done their thing and then you can't do anything with her, and then it's like, well, how do I skip a turn? And then she was just moving forward and moving back.
Yeah.
And then she just get hit by stuff, and it was just like annoying her.
Right, yeah. Because I didn't know there was a button for skip turn.
I just took a wild guess and guessed right that it was spacebar. Because I played enough of these games, I guess, but...
Sure, yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah, thanks for hanging out, everybody. Go wishlist
Yeah.
Dverghold.
And grab the demo now if you want to see more of Millie.
Yeah, if you'd like to go check out this game, check the demo on Steam, and you can play it yourself and see if you can discover things that we haven't.
And the devs are super open to feedback, so
Yeah.
if there's anything that you want to see in this game, tell them right now. Go download the demo, and then there's like a community page for the demo, and just like make a post and say so.
Right.
They'll listen. And wishlist the game, because apparently that really helps like devs and stuff. Even if it's a game you might want to pass on, just be a cool guy and
Hell yeah.
So yeah.
And I guess stay tuned, and maybe we'll come back and be playing some more games.
Yeah, maybe some Resident Evil 5. I want to do a playthrough with Trisha trying to get through the campaign of Resident Evil 5 with only infinite rocket launcher, because it friendly fires.
Yeah, so extra hard.
You have to be really tactical. No knives, only rocket launchers, and if you get cornered, it's just like, that's it.
Get your phone.
You're just dead. Yeah, that's the end.
We're going to need a lot of healing items.
There's not. I don't know. I don't know if they'll help. And then when there's like things, it's like, oh, shoot down the key. It's like, oh fuck, I have to get far enough away. Like there's like a key you have to shoot off a guy like hanging from the roof, and it's like it's a small room, so it's like, can I? One of us open the door, the other one shoot into the room. Anyway, catch you guys later.